Hi, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good and safe Labor Day. Well, yesterday celebrated my 48th birthday. And so my wife and my kids and I decided just to make a weekend of it. So Saturday we drove to Fort Worth, Texas, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, which is about a 3.5 hour drive for us. So we drove up on Saturday, got to go to a Texas Rangers game Saturday night, and it just so happened that night was the night that they were retiring the number for my all-time favorite Ranger, Michael Young, and so we got to see that. In fact, my youngest son is named Michael after Michael Young, and so that was really cool to see that and to get to be part of that. And then on top of that, we got to see a walk-off win in the bottom of the ninth, so that was very exciting. And then Sunday we just kind of went to church, took it easy, and then came back, drove back today. But before we came back, there's a little store in Fort Worth. It's called the Holocron Toy Store, and it is nothing but Star Wars toys, collectibles, from vintage to modern day. Yeah, I could have spent myself broke in that store, but it was a fun store to go into. Be a fun place to go back to. I was able to pick up a few figures that I added to my collection. Picked up 3 Chewbacca figures, so I picked up that one and the Chewbacca Minot Hunt and this one. So yeah, but like I said, they have so much, just anything and everything. It's a great store, very nicely put together, very neat, very orderly. It's such a great store. If you're a Star Wars fan, if you're ever in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you gotta go. And then we got back late this afternoon, a little after 5. So it was a great trip. But now for something a little more serious. If you've watched the national news at all over the weekend, I'm sure that you saw that we had another mass shooting, and it was here in Texas. It was in Odessa, Texas, and Odessa just happens to be my hometown. I was born there, I was raised there, graduated from high school there. My mom and dad still live there. My sister and her family still live there. So you can about imagine that on Saturday, when we heard the news of what was going on, we were very concerned, very scared. But fortunately, all of my family is safe. I wish I could say the same for the rest of the families that were affected. My heart goes out to them. I cannot imagine the terror and the what they must have been going through. And I commend the law enforcement officers that helped bring this crazy person down. The Texas Highway Patrol, the Odessa and Midland Police Department, the Ector County and Midland County Sheriff Department, all of those. I commend them. And there were three law enforcement officers that were wounded. I think the last count that I heard was something like 21 dead, 21 wounded and 5 dead. Just can't imagine. And when it happens in a place that's near and dear to your heart. But anyway, my heart, my prayers go out to those folks, and keep them in mind. It's a weekend that was supposed to be enjoyable for people, and not everybody got to enjoy it. So anyway, just wanted to kind of share the the fun that we had over the weekend, but then also just share some heartfelt things about a place that's near and dear to me. So anyway, hope you all have a great rest of your Labor Day weekend. We'll get some more updates on some projects we're working on. Anyway, y'all take care. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you later. Bye.